What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. Today, I'm doing race 6 for the 2025 FoodMaxx FoodMaxx 250. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. This week in the NASCAR Xfinity Series has Sonoma Raceway, a 1.99-mile racetrack that can provide sometimes some good racing at this track, but it also can be very difficult to pass at this road course as well. The last time we ran here at Sonoma Raceway in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, we saw Shane Van Gisbergen put up a dominant clinic and pick up his second Xfinity Series win of 2024. He's back this time around in the Xfinity Series to try to pick up his second win of the 2025 season in the Xfinity Series. So now, let's go ahead and jump into picks. But before we go ahead and jump into picks, let's take a look at the weather for this weekend. So the weather for this weekend is looking extremely promising. It's going to be 79 degrees high with 56 degrees as a low with a 5% chance of rain with sunny skies. For this time of year, especially in California, the weather is going to be pretty nice. It's not going to be too hot. It's not going to be too cold. It's just going to be perfectly right for fans that are going out to the racetrack this weekend. So make sure you're prepared. Make sure to bring some sunscreen, of course, but it will not be that bad, especially in the middle of July this weekend at Sonoma Raceway. So now, let's go ahead and jump into picks. For those who are new to the channel, here's how picks usually work. I got two suck picks, two drivers I expect to struggle throughout the weekend, or I don't think will have the pace and speed, or struggled at this type of track. I got two underdog picks, two drivers who desperately need a good run. I think will have a good run this weekend, or really good at this type of track and under fun equipment. And I do my winners pick, the driver thinks going to win the race overall. And this week, instead of having four drivers to watch out for, I got five drivers to watch out for along with the race winner. So now, let's go ahead and jump into picks. Who are my suck picks for the 2025 FoodMaxx FoodMaxx 250? My first suck pick for this weekend at Sonoma Raceway is a driver 17 car for Hendrick Motorsports, Corey Day. The last time Corey Day ran the NASCAR Xfinity Series, it was a National Super Speedway, and to his credit, he actually ran very well and showed some good pace and speed, but I just don't trust Corey Day enough on a road course. I think it's going to be a little bit of struggle, plus anytime any other driver gets behind a wheel of this number 17, the car generally runs great. Chase Elliott had a really good run at Pocono. Of course, they got penalized. And then, of course, there's always other drivers who do good, like William Byron, Kyle Larson, who have picked up wins in this car. I think Corey's going to have decent speed, but I think Corey Day's also going to make a lot of mistakes because of the lack of road course experience. So I think it'll be a little bit of struggle. He's going to do double duty running the ARCA West race, but I think Corey Day may have some struggles this weekend at Sonoma Raceway. My second suck pick for this weekend at Sonoma is a driver to 39 car for RSS Racing, Ryan Sieg. Ryan Sieg and his 39 team have had some pretty good speed so far throughout the 2025 season, but for some reason it seems like every time or every other time it comes to a road course, there's some sort of mechanical gremlins and some sort of mechanical trouble that comes into pace for this team, and I just don't know what exactly is breaking on the car every time. I think Ryan is going to have a solid car this week, and I just don't trust the overall speed of the RSS Racing cars either. So I think Ryan will do what he can. I think something may happen, unfortunately, but I don't think Ryan Sieg will do well. I think it will be a little bit of struggle for Ryan Sieg in 39 team this weekend at Sonoma. And now we're going ahead and jump on the underdog picks for the 2025 FoodMaxx FoodMaxx 250. Who are my underdog picks? My first underdog pick for this weekend at Sonoma Raceway is a driver of the 48 car for Big Machine Racing, Nick Sanchez. Nick Sanchez and his 48 team are starting to show a lot more consistent speed and a lot of momentum. Of course, a couple weeks ago, he picked up his first career Xfinity Series win at Atlanta Motor Speedway and was inside the top 5 and top 10 throughout the majority of the race at Chicago. I think Nick Sanchez is going to bring some good speed. Big Machine Racing also, when we go to a road course, they're generally one of the fastest and strongest teams out there. Remember when Park Clear may contend for some wins in that car. So I think that Nick will have some pretty good speed. I think they're going to bring some pretty good pace for Nick this weekend. I think he contends for an outside shot at a win this weekend at Sonoma. My second underdog pick for this weekend at Sonoma Raceway is a driver 32 car for Jordan Anderson Racing, Austin Green. Austin Green has competed in a couple of Xfinity Series road course races so far this year, and while his oval numbers haven't been great, his road course numbers are really strong. He just picked up a top 10 this past weekend at Chicago, and I think he finished in the top 15 or almost got a top 10 the last time at Sonoma Raceway as well. So I think Austin Green is going to have a pretty fast car. I think they're going to bring a good car for him this weekend. I think it'll be the best Jordan Anderson racing car on the track. I think it's going to be a great run. I think he intends for a good finish. I think Austin Green will be a solid factor and a pretty serious contender for at least the top 10 this weekend at Sonoma. And now we're going ahead and jump on to the winner's pick for the 2025 FoodMaxx 250. Who is my winner's pick? My winner's pick is an absolute no-brainer. This guy comes in as the defending winner of the NASCAR Xfinity Series race at Sonoma Raceway, and this guy's already picked up 4 career Xfinity Series wins, all of them being at road courses. I am picking the driver of the number 9 car for Junior Motorsports, Shane Van Gisbergen, to go back-to-back and pick up his 5th career Xfinity Series win at Sonoma in the Xfinity Series. Shane Van Gisbergen comes in as a defending winner, and while I think there's going to be one guy in particular who will give him a run for his money, I think he's the best in this field, and Shane Van Gisbergen has just been so dominant at road courses and NASCAR competition, and his numbers at these types of tracks are super impressive. I think he's going to be the guy to beat. I think the 9 team is going to bring the pace and speed. They're not going to have any issues or trouble this weekend. I think they're going to be good. I think Shane Van Gisbergen will absolutely contend for a major win. I think he's going to be the one who gets it done. I got him winning in the quad lot car this weekend at Sonoma. And now we're going ahead and jump on the drivers you need to watch out for this weekend at Sonoma. Who should you have your eyes out on? The first driver you need to watch out for this weekend at Sonoma is a driver of the 88 car for Junior Motorsports, Connor Zilisch. Connor Zilisch, I expect to be Shane Van Gisbergen's biggest threat for the win. He's one of the best road course racers in NASCAR altogether, not just on the Cup and Xfinity side, but in NASCAR in general. And Connor Zilisch, of course, has 3 career wins, 2 of those being on road courses. So I think Connor will have a really good car. I think Junior Motorsports is going to do what they can to try to get it done. I think a car engineered by Marty Lindley and those guys, I think they're going to do what they can. I think Connor will have a really good car this weekend at Sonoma. The second driver you need to watch out for this weekend at Sonoma is a driver 7 car for Junior Motorsports, Justin Allgaier. You can never count out Justin Allgaier in any race regardless of the track we go to. Now, the last couple of road course races, they've had some electrical gremlins that have unfortunately affected them and mechanical issues that really have been not out of his doing. If he doesn't have those issues, I think he'll be a top 5 potential winning threat. I think he's going to have a good car this weekend. I think they're going to bring the pace and speed. I think Justin Allgaier will have a good chance and a pretty strong opportunity to pick up a potential win this weekend in the Xfinity race at Sonoma. The third driver you need to watch out for this weekend at Sonoma is a driver of the number 21 car for Richard Childress Racing, Austin Hill. Austin Hill is a pretty underrated super speedway racer. He came close to winning the Xfinity Series race last year at this track, going up against Shane Van Gisbergen. And on top of that as well, he finished in the top 5 in the Xfinity race at Chicago, and he got a top 10 in the Cup Series race as well. He's generally not a bad road course guy. He's someone who's going to be up front contending for these wins. It would not surprise or shock me if he comes in and steals a win this weekend. I think they're going to do what they can to try to bring a very fast and really strong car for Hill. I think he's going to have a great run. I think we'll have a good chance and a strong opportunity. He might be able to get his 4th Xfinity win of this season. The fourth driver to watch out for this weekend at Sonoma is a driver of the 41 car for the Haas factory team, Sam Mayer. Sam Mayer is one of the best road course racers in the NASCAR Xfinity Series field. He generally brings really good pace here, and he had a really good car this past weekend at Chicago. I think he finished around the top 5, if I'm not mistaken, and he had some really good speed, especially on the short runs in the Xfinity race at Chicago. I think he's going to be really good this weekend. He's looking for his first Xfinity win since the Charlotte Roval last year. He's looking for the first win with the rebranded Haas factory team as well. In the Xfinity Series, I think they're going to bring some good speed. I think Sam Mayer will have a good chance and opportunity to potentially pick up a win this weekend at Sonoma. And the fifth and final driver I think you should watch out for this weekend at Sonoma is a driver of the number 19 car for Joe Gibbs Racing, Riley Herbst. Riley Herbst has been generally not that bad on the Cup tracks and road courses this year. And say what you want to say about his Xfinity numbers at these tracks, he got better at these types of races. He ran top 5 and top 10 consistently, and he's driving the same car that Ty Gibbs drove at Mexico, which almost won. And the Joe Gibbs Racing cars have been pretty good at road courses historically as well. And Jack Perkins drove this car up in top 5 early before getting caught up in a crash last week. I think Riley Herbst will have a good chance and opportunity, and I think will show some really solid pace and really strong speed this weekend at Sonoma Raceway. So, those are my race picks for the 2025 FoodMaxx 250. Just a reminder, my suck picks are Corey Day, Ryan Sieg. My underdog picks are Nick Sanchez, Austin Green. My winner's pick is Shane Van Gisbergen. And the ones to watch out for, Connor Zilisch, Justin Allgaier, Austin Hill, Sam Mayer, and Riley Herbst. Those are my race picks. So, that is going to be it for the Race 6 video for the 2025 FoodMaxx 250 at Sonoma. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and for me on Patreon as well. Let's go to more of that and comment your picks below for this weekend at Sonoma. Who are your picks? Let me know your suck picks, your underdog picks, your winner's pick, and let me know the drivers you're watching out for this weekend at Sonoma. Let me know your picks in the comments below. Tomorrow on the channel, we're going to have one video likely dropping. It's probably actually going to be schedule predictions. I think I'm going to move that up to Thursday, actually. And then also maybe the Painski video will drop, and I'm not sure at this point. Then on Friday, we're going to have multiple NASCAR news videos dropping on the channel, along with reactions to NASCAR Xfinity Series qualifying. And then on Saturday, we're going to have reactions to the Xfinity race, along with Cup qualifying as well. And then on Sunday, we'll have the starting lineup video for the Cup race at Sonoma, along with the race review as well. We're going to have content coming out, people like Haley Deegan, Shane Van Gisbergen, and Cars, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Bubba Wallace, Ross Chastain, Ryan Preece, the loss of between 25 and Front Rows. We have a big update on that today. Michael Jordan as well. Cletus Afaro, Dodge, Ram, Sam Mayer, Sheldon Creed, Carson Quaffle, Connor Zillich, you name it, and Red Bull as well. We'll talk about all the good stuff on the channel in the coming days and weeks. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content, other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.